del Ejército, del Aire y del Espacio de las Fuerzas Armadas Españolas. Confirmado esto ya por parte del Ministerio de Defensa. Seguimos pendientes, como les digo, de la señal. Ahora mismo en directo nos llega la de Joe Biden, el presidente de los Estados Unidos, justo en el día en el que se ha producido ese choque de un buque carguero contra un puente en Baltimore. De momento no hay víctimas mortales reportadas. Vamos a escuchar lo que tiene que decir el máximo mandatario del país.
The bridge collapsed, sending several people and vehicles into the water, into the river, and multiple U.S. Coast Guard units, which are stationed very nearby, thank God, were immediately deployed along with local emergency personnel. And the Coast Guard is leading the response to the port, where representatives from the Federal Highway Administration, the FBI, the Department of Transportation, the Army Corps of Engineers, as well as Maryland officials and Baltimore Police and Fire, are all working together to coordinate an emergency response. Officials at the scene estimate 8 people were unaccounted for still, not still, were unaccounted for. That number might change. 2 have been rescued, 1 without injury, 1 in critical condition. And the search and rescue operation is continuing for all those remaining as we speak. I spoke with Governor Moore this morning, as well as the Mayor of Baltimore, the county executive, both United States senators and the congressman. And my Secretary of Transportation is on the scene. I told them we're going to send all the federal resources they need as we respond to this emergency. I mean all the federal resources. And we're going to rebuild that port together. Everything so far indicates that this was a terrible accident. At this time, we have no other indication, no other reason to believe there's any intentional act here. Personnel on board the ship were able to alert the Maryland Department of Transportation that they had lost control of their vessel, as you all know and reported. As a result, local authorities were able to close the bridge to traffic before the bridge was struck, which undoubtedly saved lives. And our prayers are with everyone involved in this terrible accident and all the families, especially those waiting for the news of their loved one right now. I know every minute in that circumstance feels like a lifetime. You just don't know. It's just terrible. We're incredibly grateful for the brave rescuers who immediately rushed to the scene, and to the people of Baltimore who want to say, we're with you. We're going to stay with you as long as it takes. And like the governor said, you're Maryland tough, you're Baltimore strong, and we're going to get through this together. And I promise we're not leaving. Here's what's happening now. The search and rescue operation is our top priority. Ship traffic in the port of Baltimore has been suspended until further.
El gran titular que deja el presidente de los Estados Unidos, Joe Biden, era aquel con el que especulaba la Casa Blanca desde hace unas horas, desde que a eso de las 5 de la madrugada hora central europea se confirmara ese accidente provocado por un choque de un buque carguero contra el puente en Baltimore, que ha provocado el derrumbe de esta infraestructura. De momento no parece que haya sido un ataque intencionado. De hecho, es lo que ha dicho el presidente estadounidense Joe Biden ahora mismo en esa declaración de emergencia que está pronunciando como consecuencia de este fatal suceso, después de que esta infraestructura haya colapsado y que haya habido incluso coches que se han precipitado hacia el agua del río Potomac. De momento es Biden el que dice que no ha sido un ataque intencionado, al menos no lo que le han confirmado las agencias de seguridad y de inteligencia de los Estados Unidos de América, pero también insistía Joe Biden, la reconstrucción va a costar miles de millones de dólares y se van a poner todos los recursos federales a disposición de las autoridades del estado de Maryland, ese que está en emergencia, en la capital Baltimore, por la situación del colapso de este puente de la ciudad. Se van a poner en funcionamiento todos los recursos estatales, los recursos federales, para tratar de cuanto antes recuperar esa infraestructura, un coste que pudiera tener el de reconstrucción del puente cercano a los 20.000 millones de dólares. Seguimos escuchando a Biden.
We're going to work with our partners in Congress to make sure the state gets the support it needs. It's my intention that the federal government will pay for the entire cost of reconstructing that bridge, and I expect the Congress to support my effort. This is going to take some time. The people of Baltimore can count on us, though, to stick with them at every step of the way until the port is reopened and the bridge is rebuilt. You know, we're not leaving until this job gets done. Not leaving until then. So I just want to say God bless everybody who got everyone harmed this morning and their families. And may God bless the first responders, many of them risking their lives. And the reason I'm not going to take a lot of questions, there's remaining issues that are open that we got to determine what's going to happen in terms of the rescue mission and the like. But
do you plan to go to Baltimore, sir? And if so, how quickly?
I do, and as quickly as I can. That's what
You said the federal government's also going to pay for the repairs. I'm just curious, this was a ship that appears to be at fault. Is there any reason to believe that the company behind the ship should be held responsible? And then also, you mentioned...
That could be, but we're not going to wait for that to happen. We're going to pay for it to get the bridge rebuilt and opened.
What did you make of Israel's decision not to attend this meeting this week?
Oh, I don't want to get into that. We're going to have plenty of time to talk about Rob.
You mentioned the port. Can I ask about cars? About the port.
Bueno, parece que termina de esta manera brutal la comparecencia de Joe Biden después de esas preguntas de los periodistas. De hecho, el último de ellos le ha preguntado que si no deberían ir los costes de la reparación y de la reconstrucción del puente a cargo de la empresa que ha tenido el accidente, la que operaba el buque, que era en este caso Maersk, la que se ha desplomado en bolsa hoy en la bolsa danesa. Más de un 4% la acción ha llegado a caer, y Biden dice que es que la gente no va a esperar a que se resuelvan estas disputas desde el punto de vista judicial, previsiblemente, porque no pueden esperar a que llegue ese dinero. De momento, eso sí que ha dicho que va a pedir dinero al Congreso de los Estados Unidos, todo para que sea con dinero federal como se asuma esta reconstrucción del puente de Baltimore, el que ha colapsado a eso de la 1:30 de la madrugada, hora local, 5 hora peninsular, hora central europea, 5 de la madrugada, y que ha provocado esas imágenes que han visto a lo largo de toda la mañana aquí en Negocios. Ahora, en el cierre, vamos a analizar cuál es el coste económico de esta infraestructura y, sobre todo, también de la industria automotriz, de la industria de la logística, que se va a ver gravemente afectada por todos estos problemas que han surgido tras el colapso del puente. Nosotros lo tenemos que dejar aquí. 4 minutos nos quedan para En Punto. Actualizamos la información, ya lo saben, en todo momento en nuestra señal, en Negocios Televisión. Ahora criptonegocios, y a partir de las 7 el cierre de Wall Street. Les esperamos.